Hello, BallenIsles! Welcome back to another edition of Happenings, keeping you in the loop and up to date with what's going on right here in BallenIsles. With the summer coming to an end, kids returning to school, we are always keeping busy with all sorts of projects that are going on. Featured this week is the opening of the new dog park, a look at BallenIsles basket and volleyball courts, as well as the latest update on the Clubhouse renovations. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hi, my name is David Marsden. I'm Director of Operations of BallenIsles Community Association. We are located at the new dog park for the grand opening. It is located just west of the old dog park in the fitness park. We have added 3 different amenities to it. We have added landscaping along the cart path, and we've also added a shade structure with benches underneath. For your comfort, it is waterproof. We also added a staging area where you can comfortably walk in, take your dog off the leash without other dogs running out, and then open up the second gate and enter the park. We have not had the water connected yet, which will be coming soon. We have added the bottled water there for your convenience. We appreciate your patience during the construction of the new dog park. However, we are confident with all the new amenities that you will be happy. As a reminder, we ask that you keep your dog while not in the dog park on a leash. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Hello, Team BallenIsles. Did you know that there is a basketball court and a sand volleyball court located adjacent from the playground right here at the BallenIsles Neighborhood Park? These are just a few of many options made available to you right here in BallenIsles in order to stay physically fit and active. We hope that you take advantage of these opportunities and even feel free to invite your friends, neighbors, kids and grandkids to come out and all the while maintain a physically healthy lifestyle.
Hi, I'm Jack Cook. I'm here today once again with Brett Strassel. He's our Senior Project Manager, and he's going to explain the scheduling of the construction of our building. Brett?
Thank you, Jack. What we have here on the wall is where we meet with our subcontractors on a weekly basis, led by our superintendent, Steve Walter. What we basically do is we outline our entire schedule, which is for the entire duration of the project for completion next summer. But we break it down with our prime contractors into 2-week increments. So everybody's basically working on a 2-week look ahead, critical path activities to take place in 2-week increments so that we kind of break it up into smaller bite-sized pieces from a scheduling perspective. And then what we've done that we kind of reference up here is what we call our flow chart, which is how we're building the building. We're building the building from the southeast corner counterclockwise. So you'll see that most of the activities right now here at August 2nd are starting on the southeast corner. And the reason we've picked that area is that where all of our infrastructure, in essence the brains of the building, the main electric room, the chiller plants, the water services for both potable drinking water and fire protection, as well as our IT. So in essence, it's the heart of the building. Now, the reason we've done that is that's the most beneficial way we can expedite the schedule to be complete next summer. What that's not doing is giving the most visual, impressive schedule as far as having things going up all over the place. But what we like to do is kind of use a thinking man schedule where we've got this well-planned, heart of the building first, counterclockwise southeast to the west. And basically what we look at is the areas to renovate on the basement are by far the most complex. They're not the most visually impressive as far as getting vertical, but they're the most complex. And we have to get out of the basement before we come around. Jack had asked me just the other day, how come you haven't started on the west side? You got the building open. Well, right now what we're doing is we're running all of our main electrical lines deep underneath that, so you can't see that, but that's what's going on right now because the main electric room is located in the west side of the building, so we have to get underneath there first. Second of all is the new construction. The components that are brand new are by far the easiest for us and go the quickest. The renovation is the part that takes the longest, it's the hardest, and that's where we need to start. So when you see the building, you're going to see progress from the southeast corner, counterclockwise all the way to the front entrance, which is how we'll basically start the building structurally, infrastructure, and then finish. So when you come in and you see things, you'll always see the southeast corner farthest along, and that's how we anticipate building this successfully for next summer opening.
All right, so here we are in the main dining room of the Clubhouse. And to my right, they're starting to work on the foundation of the new north dining room, which will be a few thousand square feet in size. Brett, why don't you tell us what's going on?
Sure. Thank you, Jack. As we said, we're now basically going to be smack dab in the middle of the new dining hall. We have several thousand square foot expansion to the north. As we talked a little bit inside the trailer previously, this is kind of the heart and soul as we're coming out of the ground. We've had a rainy month of July and we struggled a little bit, but have maintained our schedule. Right now we're getting ready to pour our concrete on the north side. We've already started our concrete operation on the south side and the east side, which we'll look at here in just a minute. Right now, from an overall workforce perspective, Jack had asked me the question earlier, we're up to about 60 workers. We anticipate the month of August doubling our workforce. We should hit 100 workers by probably mid-August or so, and we should level off at around 120, 125 workers on an average day. We could certainly have an influx here or there or a decrease as weather sometimes affect us. But right now what we're doing is heart and soul. Electrical infrastructure, mechanical infrastructure, water and fire infrastructure, and concrete infrastructure. Our first sort of visual thing that you'll start to see is our wall framing that we have got kind of laid out on the floor, and we've started accepting deliveries this week. In the next 10 days or so, we'll start all of our interior partitions here in the kitchen and in the dining and start to do some spatial layout with our rooms, so you'll start to see a little bit more of a visual impact than an empty building. But before we do that, most important thing is infrastructure, and that's what's happening right now here in the dining hall.
So we're now standing in the southeast corner of the building, looking out on what will be our new parking lot area, directly across from where the 21,000 square foot pavilion will be erected. We've shown you this before. Brett, why don't you tell us what progress has been made?
Sure, thank you, Jack. As we had talked a little bit about in the trailer earlier, that the southeast corner, working counterclockwise, is how we're building the building. So this is kind of sort of our first point. So over my right shoulder, we've completed our retaining walls, gotten to grade on the new parking lot, and we're going to start the parking and paving operation during the month of August. We've made a commitment to the club that, albeit will be completed with a project next summer, we've mutually agreed to have some of the parking areas available starting this season, late October, early November, to help with the parking as membership increases, of course, during the season. Over my left shoulder, the first interior vertical walls are going up, which is the expansion of the fine dining. That's kind of our first point coming around. Again, southeast corner, counterclockwise. Fine dining is first. Southeast retaining wall and parking second. Main electric rooms, main mechanical rooms, chillers third, and we continue right around. Just above us, maybe we can pan later, but we've started our interior framing. That operation started today. We're going to start to get some vertical walls, and our fine dining, kitchen, and dining will progress, and then we'll work around the entire building, culminating with the front entrance.
So once again, thank you, Brett, for this mini tour. We'll keep presenting them to our membership. As a side note, we hope to have the interior design boards up on the walls in the sports complex in another week or so. We'll let you know as soon as that's in place. And the good news is we're right on schedule right now.